What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. I got another special video for you guys today. How to write heavy modern metalcore mosh riffs in under 20 minutes. Just like this one, let's go. All right, guys, let's just dive right into it. Per usual, we're going to set the tempo here 155. That's a solid tempo to be heavy, but still be sludgy and slow, have some adrenaline at the same time. That's what we're going to do. The first thing I'm going to do is if I'm writing some super heavy moshy riffs, I want to figure out some sort of cool build up, how to get into it, whether it be like a tom build up or like an open ring out, like on the China or hi-hat or something like that. I think in this case, that's the approach that I want to take, or some sort of slow like build up here. So let's just go with the kick drum, like create something. So I'll put some crashes to open her up with. 1, 2. So go. Yeah, so just super heavy. All right, we got something programmed. Let's check it out. And that last part's going to be like our tail to get in there, like dun 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 dun. So in reality, it would sound something like this. Something like that, right? So let's just track our demo here. So ideally for something like this, I want to have some kind of cool riff playing underneath of it, like actually a little higher, like yeah, something like this. Let's track it. And now we're going to put that mosh riff underneath of it. Now I'm going to link these together, print them, and put some sort of cool effect on it. So here we go. This is the effect I came up with. Yeah. And then I'm going to put the last part of that tail on this riff without the effect, so it's a lot heavier going into the actual riff. So I'm thinking something like this. Let me know what you think. Then we would go into the like full on just mosh. Let's program those drums really quick. So we're gonna do the pause right here. And then we want something just pissed. Like, yeah, we'll match those double basses. We'll match those double basses. All right, we got these drums programmed. Let's check them out with the heavy riff. I love it, man. That's so much fun. Let's track it. just got that mosh part tracked. Sounds super tight. I programmed the bass. Let's hear what this sounds like. So I got the 1 right there on the end, and I'm thinking about going to the 4 to introduce a new part right there. So I'm just gonna track that 4 real quick. Now, the next part that I wanna go into, I just want it to be balls to the wall, just straight adrenaline. So I'm gonna play it to the click. So we're going to program drums to it. So it's just going to be super straightforward. So din. So yeah. All right, guys, we got our drums program. Let's check it out. Just straightforward, heavy, to the point. I'm just gonna track to this some sort of cool demo, just whatever comes off the top of my head, but I know what I want. I just gotta get it out. Something like that. I'm just gonna use this as a guideline and just try to track kind of what I have here and start bringing it to life. Okay, guys, we got something tracked to get the bass programmed. Let's check it out in full context. Sounds heavy to me. Now, I would love to keep the next part going on, say, like the hi-hat with like this riff still playing, but something a little bit more riffy underneath of it. So we're gonna copy and paste it, and we're gonna try that. Okay, so check this out. I have this copy and pasted, and I took out the left panned guitar. Sounds something like this. I'm just gonna play something and see what happens. Maybe. Let's track it and see what happens. Got it tracked. Let's see what it sounds like. Cool, so we have this whole thing tracked instrumentally. I haven't added any effects or anything. Let's check it out. It's pretty naked, but let's see what it sounds like. I mean, that's getting the point across to me. Heavy, pissed, but still interesting. So first thing we're gonna do, I'm gonna copy this bass down, and we are going to make a synth that follows this underneath of it. And it's going to sound something like this. just to give it some extra flair. Next, we're gonna add some 808s and risers. So we're gonna move these, put one on the intro. Sounds good. Next, we're gonna layer some big snare hits. And then the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to pull up our drums, and I want to crank up the volume and the reverb on the snare on my one shot here that I'm using. This is my Dusty Bowls Modern Metalcore one shot. You can get this on my website, but I want to just crank up that reverb right there. We might even find a snare that's a little bit more powerful. Yeah, that one sounds pretty good. I like number 5. Number 6 is good too. Number 10 sounded pretty gnarly, actually. It's given that heavy vibe, so I'm going to keep it there on that one. So sounds sick. Love it. Number 10 on the one shot on the snare. Next thing we're going to do, we're going to add some pads and some cool effects. So it's just some background texture that I made from Devastator Breakout Pro. This is what it sounds like. This is what it sounds like in context. Next, we want to put some cool hi-hats, and these hi-hats are also from Breakout Pro. So notice how I'm stopping the hi-hats with the pauses. I think that's very crucial with the pads as well and all the effects I'm going to put in. So next we're going to open up Devastator Warzone. Such a sick plugin. And we're going to use a cool ambient pad here. So we got this printed. This is what it sounds like. So it's just something to elevate the part throughout where we're going. So this is what it sounds like in context. See, it's giving it a little bit of air. It's giving it a little bit of that ambient, almost like a pad, but still like a soundscape. That's Devastator Warzone, super sick plugin. So next we're gonna add some little trap hi-hats here as well. So this is what this sounds like in context. Next, I think we should add like a real like Korn Gojira lead on here. So I'm gonna do something like. So we got a cool little lead tracked here. Now with the lead, I have this lead panned right because if you remember earlier on this riff right here, that's being played consistently under this part. That's panned to left, so I want the lead to live in its own little space, so I pan that to the right. So let's check it out. Just to give it a little bit of that like evil feel. And the last thing I want to put in here are these impacts that we just pulled from Devastator Breakout Pro as well. So they sound something like this. Just really pissed off. So that's it. That's how we write some heavy mosh riffs in under 20 minutes. Thank you guys so much for watching my videos. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Comment on this video. Let me know what you think about it. Also, let me know what other videos you want to see in the future. If you like the way these drums sound, go to my website, dustybowls.com. Check out my course where I show you how to mix drums in less than 1 hour. You could also get these samples and one-shots that I'm using to make your kit sound a lot bigger and more modern. Hey, I appreciate you guys. We'll see you next time.